Welcome back to the Concert Complete podcast featuring myself, Spencer, and my friend Matt with the Outlaw Gaming TV. And coming to us, the most famous actor from the silent film era, Fistcake. How's it going?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm not used to this talking thing, so you're going to have to bear with me.
You're in a live talkie show. How's it going?
Yeah, and we have colors, too. This is amazing. It's so weird to see life in colors and sounds.
Yeah, no, it's definitely an improvement over the silent film era. Yeah.
Back in the old days, man, where everything was just black and white, like the Giver or whatever.
Ah, the Gibber.
The old Gibber.
The Gibber.
Mm-hmm.
The Gibber.
All right, Fistcake, what'd you play this week?
Well, let me just... thanks, Poseidon 240 for subscribing to the BT thing.
Oh,
You're
man.
welcome.
You're welcome, Robot Man.
Yeah, I know.
You got hella roboted.
Did I? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you actually
I
are
think-
roboted.
yeah.
You also I have a feeling you're kind of putting on like a robotic type voice anyways, but yeah. I mean, we can still kind of hear what you were saying.
I think it's
boy,
fine now.
I'm slowly turning into an android. Oh, God. Well, before I pass, let me tell you about the games I played. Such as Shadow of War. I've played probably another... well, we watched the entire American Horror Story Roanoke while I played, so that's like a few hours at least. And probably like 4 or 5 hours or so. Well, then I did my stream on Friday night where I just got drunk and killed orcs all night.
Nice.
And fought that Balrog that's like the oldest Balrog in the world or whatever. Oh.
Sick.
I was under the impression that there was only one, but apparently there's multiples.
I thought there was more multiple Balrogs, but I'm not for sure. I'm not a Lord of the Rings historian, and whoever made this game is not one either. So,
Not a Balrogologist?
I'm not. I'm actually not a Balrogologist. Sorry, I didn't go to school for that. But that game's doing all right. It's finally picking up. I really the only complaint I've had so far is I don't like the upgrade system.
Mm-hmm.
Where,
I don't like it either.
Yeah, you can like select like one sub skill for each skill.
Yep, overly
Yeah.
stupid and complicated.
Everything's kind of overcomplicated in that game.
Yeah, no shit. Like, oh, you do all these quests and do all these things, and then it progresses the story in this way, and oh god,
Palantir.
So much bullshit. Yeah. Hey, thanks for purifying this. Now you have to find every other bullshit that you had to find in the game too if you want to get 100% completion rate. Here you go.
And unlock that secret ending. Don't look it up on YouTube.
Don't do it, no. Just play
Also-
the game. Come on.
Put some gems in your stuff.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Voyager.
What's up, Voyager?
You say Voyager. Actually,
Tell us
I read an article today that was just going like the last act of Shadow of War isn't really that bad, but I was like reading the first paragraph, and I was just kind of glancing through, and like it was spoiling story stuff for me. I'm like, oh, shit. Well, okay. Why would you open up with fucking spoilers without even saying spoilers? So
Yeah.
What
I
a douche.
yeah, so I kind of know where the story's going, and I'm not too excited, but whatever.
You know, Fistcake, you should like take that guy on Twitter. That's what people do nowadays, right?
Mm-hmm. Tweet at him angrily.
Meet me at the Twitter parking lot at 3 p.m. It's going down.
Next
I'm
to
gonna
the
kick your
flagpole.
ass.
Let's go,
Next to
Bud
the
Munch.
flagpole. Let's go, butt liquor. Oh, Jesus.
Butt liquor.
So I played that. Got the story spoiled for me. I finished the first playthrough of Root Letter. Oh, boy. Finally. I mean, it was kind of a fun little mystery to solve, and now I've unlocked 2 extra paths. One's called the government plot path.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be kind of interesting to see how they involve the government into you just trying to find an old pen pal. So
Yep.
that'll be fun. I recorded and played more Cuphead for the channel.
Nice.
The only bad part is that this is like the worst video out of all of them because I couldn't beat a single boss. For
Sometimes those
entertainment
are the
purposes.
best. Yeah.
Yeah, for entertainment purposes, it might be funny, but like I couldn't beat anybody, so I just like would quit and like pick a different boss, and they would kick my ass.
Oh.
It was terrible. And then I played the first half hour of Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh, you
which-
played that.
I'm playing that, yeah.
Oh.
It's the first half hour. Nothing exciting has happened. So, like, it's just me doing weird voices for Japanese high schoolers. It's not... It's really weird. I tried to, like, do a Patrick Warburton voice for one of the girls. It didn't work out. I had to change my tactics.
I had to do that when we were doing West of Loathing. Like,
Yeah.
I had to... because there's so many different voices, I just had to kind of figure some out.
Oh,
Huh? Oh no, I was just moving very carefully.
So you didn't touch
oh
the
do
mic.
not touch the mic. Gotcha. That... I think that's it for my week. And
Had a
my
light
of
week.
games. Yeah, I just play like a lot of Shadow of War mostly. That's the game I've been playing the most. I've been trying to figure out how to YouTube again. That's where all my time's been going.
Yeah, getting back in the swing of things is definitely the hardest part.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially after learning that monetization is different now. I
yeah.
have 14 videos that are not recommended for advertisements or whatever that is.
I think we have almost 2 full pages of videos that are not recommended for advertisers.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, getting saucy. Oof.
Yeah, all the Outlast stuff.
Yeah, all the Outlast stuff got claimed.
Also, most
Oh,
of
that's
the
weird.
most of the Walking Dead stuff.
Well, that's so weird too. It's like dead bodies and shit.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
that's fine.
Bitches.
Yeah,
All right, everybody demonetize your videos and go to Patreon. Let's go.
What's fucked up about this is that they're like, oh, it's not ad friendly. Okay, it's not ad friendly. But you run ads in between episodes of the Walking Dead television show, which is way more graphic than the game.
yeah. The game is like small potatoes.
Oh yeah.
So
Add up.
how are you going to demonetize us, you fuckers?
Well, like the short answer is,
It was rhetorical. I know the answer.
the algorithm.
Because they're fuckers.
Because they're fucking. It's always because they're fuckers.
And then of course, I think we mentioned this last time, but you can't even argue with them about it because if you don't have 1,000 views, they won't even like consider your request.
Oh yeah. I think you told me this yesterday, actually.
Oh yeah, did I tell you that yesterday? Yeah,
Yeah.
so you could have your video be deemed not suitable for all advertisers, or even demonetized. And if you try to like, hey, no, this is just a video where we played and it's not really that bad, they'll be like, yeah, but we don't have 1,000 viewers, so like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
What are you talking to us?
They have the power to demonetize us, but they don't have the power to remonetize us.
Also, I've noticed there's a trend because I was looking at the rest of our account, and all the other stuff that we don't qualify for deal with 1,000. Right? We don't qualify for being able to like reverse demonetization because we don't have 1,000 views on the video. We don't qualify for having an official sponsorship on the channel because we don't have 1,000 subscribers.
How can they deviate if you can have an official sponsor or not?
I don't know. There's a section where it's like sponsors. Like you need 1,000 subscribers. You don't got that.
Well, we're close.
Yeah, I don't know why they're so sassy about it, but just, it's YouTube.
Yeah, fuck them.
Fuck them.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
we've
'em.
literally we've transferred all recording to now Twitch.
Yeah, so we stream everything now.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
on your stream this weekend that you played games on and stuff for like
Yeah.
10 minutes, and then I had to do stuff. But hey,
Yeah, you made an appearance. You're going to be in a video.
ooh,
You're featured. No.
oh,
But
God.
yeah, what did we play this week? On Monday, we played Shadow of War,
Yeah.
and I was not super impressed.
I also was not super
the same
impressed.
shit. It's the same shit we were talking about. Is the weird, like let's like add a whole bunch of subsystems and other overly complicated bullshit to the experience. It's like they tried to add RPG elements, but they just they just shotgunned them. They're like, yeah, people like
Yeah.
this. Yeah, put it in there. People like gyms and then breaking down other things to make other things.
Hey,
Boom.
Jim played Diablo 2, right? They had socketable gems, right? Yeah, yeah. Just throw that shit in there
Yeah,
too.
just throw that in there. Yeah, but what
Yeah,
if people want
they-
to upgrade their shit? Well, we'll just break down the bad ones and then make better ones.
It's crazy.
Let's add that
Duh.
in there.
I was talking to Matt about this, and in the first game, your your weapons that you have. They're like the weapons you have the whole game. And they do a great deal to like talk about how important they are, and like all the missions you do to upgrade your weapons are like about the history of the weapons and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and unlocking.
Yeah,
and in this game,
that's what I
the
hated
fucking
most too. Yeah,
the first 15 minutes you get like a Gondorian dagger, and it's like better.
Well, the weird thing about that is that you upgrade daggers, and that dagger that he uses, that it's not even a dagger; it's a broken sword.
Yeah, it's his son's like sword or whatever that broke. Incredibly sentimental.
Yeah, so
No
he's just
matters.
like,
Oh,
this one I get +5 attack.
You know what? My son's dead. You know, like I got to come to terms.
I'm gonna sleep with
Might
this.
as well be now.
This Sheila bitch.
Yeah,
It's dumb and overly complicated. The game is fun.
yeah, for the most part.
Ran into some bugs. I got stuck in a wall.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Nice.
Yeah, Matt was stuck between a wall and like the outer
and, like,
portion
a
of like
pike.
a pike that was just
A weapons rack.
Yeah, a weapon rack. And Matt was just stuck there. And luckily, which is weird to say, an orc decided to attack him and like, hey, you're gonna
Knock him
fight
out
me
of it.
now. And that just like Matt just teleported away from the wall.
Nice.
So,
Oh,
okay.
to add salt to your wound about the having like your old weapons from the first game, if you do the side quest for the elf lady, where you basically purify the Nazgul, you'll get one of their weapons, which replaces the original weapon that you can have. So like your starting bow and arrow will turn into some hammer that's more powerful than that bow and arrow, but not more powerful than your actual weapon that you have. You know.
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
Also,
So it was just like, oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say I don't like it seems like the button layout is real shit, where you hold down X to charge up your pike thingy. And
your lance or
it's
whatever.
like,
the fuck
why
it is.
would you ever use that? It takes forever
never
to
use it,
charge,
yeah.
and it leaves you wide open. Put it on a different button, you whores.
Yeah, and then it's like one hit. Like, and every time you have the chance to, it's like you should use your javelin or what the fuck it's called.
Yeah,
like,
I know. They really,
maybe not.
I don't really have time because there's like 100 orcs around me and they're going to kill me.
And do you even upgrade that? Is that just like an ability that you just like turn into elf dude and just use it real quick and then that's it? Because I didn't see like an upgradable item.
sure. But yeah, for some reason they really push that heavy attack, and I really don't know why. Because it doesn't, like, other than like kind of like blasting people back, but later on you get abilities that do the same thing that are also more powerful. So there's really no point in it.
Yeah, I really did not like that design decision.
Yeah.
And then just it makes no sense. Why would you ever use it? It's useless.
And you know, like, honestly, I'm not, you know, I'm a fan of Smeagol and Gollum, right? As far as just a character from the movies and the book, but I really feel like they're just shoehorning in him, like even more so than in the first game, just like as much as they fucking can. Like it's actually becoming.
You won't see him after the Shelob quests.
I won't, because like honestly, I was like, man, seriously again. They're just like, oh yeah, here's Smeagol. He's like basically the main character now. Of
Or
the
at least
whole
I
series.
haven't since after doing the Shelob quest. I haven't seen him since then, and it's been like probably 10 plus hours after that. So
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
so don't worry.
I fucking hate that character so much.
Yeah, Matt absolutely despises Gollum.
And then we played on Tuesday. You played Lucius. We watched.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That was fun.
forgot about that.
And
On
that's-
Into the
yeah.
Veil.
Yeah,
On
and-
Tuesday nights. All right, there's a shill. All right, Spencer, shut up.
Well, I was just gonna say, you know, and this time usually Into the Veil videos get posted to our Neanderthal Gaming TV channel, but this time, because Fistcake's playing, we're gonna put it over to his channel, youtube.com/Fistcake.
Exclusive content, complete content, complete
Yeah.
on my
Completed.
channel.
Or
Complete.
watch the VOD.
Hey,
Or watch
on
the VOD.
his YouTube channel.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Wednesday, we played Tales of Berseria.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, and then we actually have something to talk about with that too.
I forget
Oh,
what you
shit.
wanted to talk about.
So, in the storyline, you start out in this small town, and everything goes to shit, and you leave, right? And you go on this huge adventure. We're like 30 plus hours into the game now, right? And then the game wraps back around and has you go back to the same town. But everything's like weird, right? Everyone's fine. The town is okay, but there's like this strange kind of off, like Stepford Wives like feeling about it, because the main character remembers.
Hey, how's it going,
specifically-
Liffinger?
Hey, how's it going, Liftinger? The main character remembers specifically like killing everyone because they all turned into demons, and then she killed the demons, right? And then people in the other town over like, no, I mean that town's fine. Yeah, everyone there's still alive, and she meets like a friend that she thought was dead. Her little brother who is like
sacrificed,
who got sacrificed in the beginning of the game, which starts her whole like revenge arc, is all of a sudden alive. It's like really weird.
Also, what's crazy is I don't know how much we're spoiling for people.
Oh, tons.
But the main character Velvet is all like happy-go-lucky in the beginning, and then all that shit happens to her, and she's like cold and distant and everything like that.
And a badass.
Like badass. And then when she gets back and sees her brother, she like reverts back to nice, like back to villager. So we changed her outfit back to her villager outfit.
I was going to say, to stay in character, we switched her back to her original villager outfit, so she's all like, I'll go help you out. I'll make you dinner, brother, and all this shit.
Yeah.
Like it's actually like jarring. It's like, whoa.
Isn't like her original like outfit is like just like tattered clothing anyways?
No, that's her second outfit after the town gets attacked and she's like in prison for a while.
That's what I mean. I guess like her main outfit is just tattered clothing, right?
No, it's just like leather and stuff like that.
Yeah, her actual
she has like a
outfit,
real outfit,
which it does have some tattering to it, but it's like a real outfit. Yeah,
it's like when you buy jeans that come pre-ripped.
Yeah,
gotcha.
It's like that.
It's like
I just remember seeing in pictures of it, like just random clothes hanging everywhere and fucking.
Yeah, she wears like basically a burlap sack when she's in the place. But yeah, really cool storytelling though. Like it's paying off.
Yeah, really cool.
Nice.
I've played like 12 to 13 hours of.
My one, yeah.
That's a 24-hour ban.
Matt banned someone. Sorry for the delay.
Played about 12 to 13 hours of South Park Fractured Butthole.
Oh, is that out?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Denuvo thing. God damn it! Yeah, I forgot. Holy shit! I didn't play that.
Yeah, and it's good. It's good. It's not great. I don't really love South Park at all, really, but I liked the Stick of Truth, and I was like, well, I like it. And they changed up the battle system some. Now you have like lanes and movement and stuff like that, which is cool.
More like a tactics system, I guess.
And the superhero thing, it's cool. I mean, yeah, it's pretty much kind of like the first one. I think the first one was more focused and better. Storytelling was better, and this one's kind of like weirdly paced and kind of all over the place. But if you like South Park, then you're going to like it a lot.
I mean, their brand of satire, as far as being able to take the genre and like do specifically like their type of comedy with it, they have a pretty good gift, at least with that. So like with Stick of Truth, all the genre tropes and stuff like that, they like played around with them a bunch. And it sounds like it seems to be this, at least that type of quality with at least the superheroes.
I will say that they limit you to 4 moves, and you can multi-class or whatever, and they limit you to 4 moves. So you have to like really think about which ones you want to do, and each class comes with 4 moves, and it's just like a weird limiter because you're like,
that's kind of weird.
I can't do like why would I? It doesn't matter if you can multi-class or not. Because you can only have 4 moves.
Yeah.
So you can pick moves and whatever, but still, it doesn't seem like it's a weird limitation that they have.
Yeah.
That you would think like you could upgrade movement slots and shit like that later on, but no.
Yeah.
You can have 4 moves, and then they keep giving you classes. They're like, "Hey, you want some classes?" And we're like, "Okay." Well,
can you switch between them?
Yeah, you can switch between them.
So can you have moves for each class?
Yeah, you can have 4 moves from every one of your classes, but you only have 4 slots. So it's they keep giving you classes.
Yeah,
you can change whenever you want.
Okay,
but they seem like a lot of them do the same shit, and a lot of them like you're like, well, this would be good with this, but then like I have to have this move so it works with this move and other shit. It's weird. And in the Stick of Truth, they put a lot of emphasis on status ailments, like status effects, like bleeding and fire and shit like that. So I was like, and I went like 100% into that in the Stick of Truth, and I tried to do that here. You get no upgrades for status shit. It's all other shit.
Oh, they way switched up the battle system.
They like nerfed it.
Damn.
They're like, because I could one hit things like bosses in like one turn with
probably
bleed
why.
stacks.
Yeah,
but it's like I don't know. It was weird. I was like, yeah, I'll just play, a similar class. Nope,
Yeah.
nerfed.
No.
I wonder if maybe their intention with that is to have you purposely like think about the next encounter and then switch up your stuff in preparation for it.
I've only lost one time,
Yeah.
like one battle period, and that was because I didn't understand the mechanics of that particular fight. It had a gimmick.
Ah.
Oh, gotcha.
Then I played about 3 hours of Elix, which is a new RPG by Piranha Bytes.
Yeah.
They made Gothic and Risen.
Oh yeah, yeah, we looked at that, but I wasn't here
yeah,
for
I think
any
I've
of that
seen
either.
pictures of it. Yeah.
How's that?
How's that?
It is janky, but it's fun. It's like hella janky.
Well, yeah, people were talking about it because Matt and I were reading like people's initial reactions to the video when it was announced or released or whatever, and
Everybody reamed them for fucking having poor animations.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Who gives
Oh,
a
no.
shit? I'm triggered.
yeah.
I was about to say you're having
beyond
Andromeda flashbacks.
beyond
Ring,
reaming them
ring,
for
ring.
the bad animations. I guess a lot of people were saying that they're using basically the same engine as they did with the older games. So like
With Risen, and they're very small, and
Yeah.
Gothic and Risen are kind of like underground RPGs.
yeah.
Like if you're a hardcore RPG, people are like Gothic 1 and 2 are like some of the greatest games of all time. I mean, Elix is. It's fun. I mean,
Yeah.
the lore is super fucking deep.
Yeah.
And it has like a nice like modern take between being like medieval and futuristic, which is like a dystopia world, but it has like remnants of old technology. So there's guns and there's magic, but it's like different types of magic. I don't know. It's cool.
Yeah,
I liked it.
That's pretty cool.
It's janky as all hell, but it's fun.
I'm seeing
Oh, yeah. If
mods
you're
in the
still having fun
future
with
to
it, but-
change all that shit up for you.
Yeah.
Probably.
And then I played about an hour of the new WWE game.
Oh, yeah, how's that?
It is the same WWE
Okay.
game as last year,
Okay.
I was about to.
Which
That was gonna be my
is
first question. Like,
not very good.
Is there anything new?
and incredibly disappointing. And
Yeah.
the career mode still sucks dick.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't know what I expected, but
Yeah,
Literally anything new.
yeah.
the graphics from even the promotional stuff is just like, really? Those are the graphics? Is this PS2? It's like,
I mean, they don't look that bad. I mean, the graphics I don't care that much about if they don't have any voice acting besides the commentators.
oh, really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
So the career mode is like,
Text.
yeah. At least I think this career mode is better because it's not fucking broke.
I mean, yeah, you can't get much worse than broke.
And
That's about to say.
but yeah, I mean, I'll play it. I'm not gonna like it.
I'll make
You already
myself
got
in
me.
it.
I don't
You
make
already got
myself.
me.
But I mean, yeah. Besides that, we played Melee and Smash because we're streaming those on. We're actually streaming those on Saturdays and Sundays now. But yeah, I don't think I played any additional specific games.
No.
No, not really. I've been playing Bravely Default recently, but that's it.
Nice.
And I think I talked about that in a previous one. Like, my views haven't changed. But let's move on to the first topic because we got some stuff to get through. And first thing
yeah.
on the list, we got Shadow of War.
Of
And-
course.
And there's, might as well just keep that conversation kind of going. And there's a new kind of change to the end game for it. It has infinite Shadow Wars at the end. So what, like, I know that at the game, I guess before when it first initially released, there was just an ending to the game. And then I guess now
Yeah.
they decided, okay, let's make it let's just have like a progressively harder Shadow Wars system that just continues to go on, so you can continue to get like the biggest and best of what you have as you play. Which honestly
Yeah.
should happen, and I'm glad that they did that because we were talking about this yesterday, the three of us, and I hadn't thought about this before. But imagine playing a single-player RPG game, spending money on items. And then, and upgrades and paying money into this all, and then getting to the end and having the game end, and then that's it. Like, okay, I just spent like $30 or however much you want to spend on the game. Well, you really shouldn't spend any, but I just spent money on this, and now, okay, that's it, because it's a single player game and it's a linear storyline for the most part, So at least people, if they do spend money, they're not going to lose it in a way because they'll just continue. I mean, there's no additional content, but you get Shadow
Yeah.
Wars.
I mean, it makes sense because it's like literally the only way they could keep the story going. It's just like, oh, you've captured everything, but people are still gonna fight you, I guess. So here you go.
That's also weird. Yeah, like how are they gonna? How is that explained? Is it just not explained? It's just like, yeah, there's Shadow Wars. Fuck it.
I'm not. I mean, I'm sure you had to play the game to find out the actual story, but I'm not for sure. And also they're coming out with a new that DLC is free. That's just going to be an update to the game.
How fucking generous!
Yeah.
Everybody give WB a round of applause.
That should just be a patch.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Thank
then,
you so much.
And then it also coming out with a Slaughter Tribe, which is just another variation of orcs.
Right. Yeah.
So.
Woo.
Woohoo! Now, if you wanted to grind some more at the end of the game, well, guess what? You can grind until you're dead. Congratulations.
Grind.
Yep. Slow clap. You got it. Live and drink.
Yep. And that's literally it. That's the entirety of it. They added an infinite mode at the end as, I guess, free DLC. They make it sound like they're really giving you a gift
like
there.
they're really giving you something. They're like, look, this is free DLC.
Bitch!
You're welcome.
It should have been in the
now
original
buy more
game.
loot boxes.
Did you guys not think about this? And then, Matt, why don't you tell us about Ultra Sun and Moon and their status with the 3DS?
Oh, yeah. So, Ultra Sun and Moon. Why are you give me this shit? I got to type this stuff. Ultra Sun and Moon are going to be the last main series games on the 3DS, which is great. That means that they're moving a mainline, fully fledged Pokemon RPG to console.
Yeah.
Which is what they should have been doing the whole time.
Yeah. I mean, I've been waiting for that for such a long time because even when they came out with like what Pokemon DX or it was one of the Stadium style games. Like my initial thought when they announced it was like, oh, is there going to be more to it? Is it just not going to be like Stadium? And it basically is mostly like Stadium, which is I really didn't actually enjoy. It's like Pokemon Dark or DX or it was some
GameCube
like
games.
Yeah, I played one of those.
Yeah,
I didn't think it was like Pokemon Stadium.
No, there's one that was after that. I didn't know that it was on the GameCube. I thought it was on the Wii. But yeah, anyways, I got overly excited about that because literally all I've wanted in my entire life is like a console, like Pokemon game, 3D, like maybe maybe even a third person style thing where you run around and it's like a fucking living world and shit. Like it's everything I wanted and more.
Yeah.
I wanted more.
And I guess because the Switch is now like it's completely capable of being 100% portable, so they're both playing into the portability of Pokemon, but then also still being able to have it on a console. My question is, what are they going to do with all of their like little portable device stuff that they usually do with Pokemon games?
What do you mean?
Like trading and stuff like that.
Well, you can hook up LAN switches.
So they don't have. I guess maybe they haven't had that in a while, but usually I thought the 3DSs or the DS and stuff like that had like a little infrared type way to
they
trade
haven't
stuff.
used infrared in fucking
that type of thing where there's like a small local area type thing where you can trade because they were so big about like being out in the wild and like finding other players. But I guess you can't really do that with a Switch, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
but that's what I was.
I'm sure it's just a simple like you try to trade online.
Yeah, just fire online. Yeah.
Send a request, accept a request. My question is, are there going to be Pokeboxes?
Oh,
and you had to buy
like loot boxes.
No, Nintendo doesn't work like that. They're going to make figurines. They're going to have Pokemon amiibos, right? That you're going to get.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's Nintendo shtick. It's amiibos. That's right.
You're going to have a physical thing that then you're going to use to get some special like shiny version of a Pokemon or like a legendary that's not usually in the game. They'll like release like a Lugia or like a Suicune or like Celebi. You know, just toss that stuff in there and be like, oh yeah, you can get this Pokemon, and it comes like 100, like level 100, like it's there, it's shiny, it's got all the shit you want.
It's there to murder everybody.
Although I honestly, personally, wouldn't want it to be at 100 because I want to like train it. And,
you can have a baby.
Oh, that works
breed
too.
it.
Oh yeah, just breed it with like a Ditto or something.
Yeah, because this legendary.
Okay, fine. Problem solved, Matt. God,
Jesus, thanks for fixing my problems, asshole.
Sorry.
Is Ditto in every game for that purpose, or do they have other Pokemon that you do that with?
They didn't have breeding in Gen 1. No. Look, I'm not going to get to the semantics of Pokemon.
No, I'm talking about like recent games. You know.
Oh yeah, there was always a Ditto.
Ditto is a fuck machine. That's what they're bred for. And that's what they'll be doing until the day they are dead.
I mean, basically, that's his main use.
Mm-hmm.
What, hi CPU. What's
It's
going on?
fine.
Okay. But yeah. So Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, last version of Pokemon ever to be, as for
On the
foreseeable
3DS.
future on
So
the 3DS.
they could swindle us and be like, "Listen, this is the 4DS." And then it's going to be
It's
crazy.
holographic.
Yeah. And then they're going to release a
God.
Pokemon game on that. But they said mainline Pokemon games.
Yeah.
And the mainline games are the ones on console, or are the ones on handheld. So
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
hopefully.
they'll probably just have like Mystery
Don't worry,
Dungeon
everybody.
17 or something like that.
I was about to say, don't worry, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon will still continue. We all know that's the game you guys want. Don't worry, it's still going to be on 3D.
Or like Pokemon Rangers or whatever the heck it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
all right.
that too.
Yeah. All right. So Fizzcake, there's plenty of versions or little sub stories we have here, but tell us just what's going on with Destiny 2. Just like what's going on, because there's so much.
Everybody's gone. Nobody's playing it anymore.
Yeah.
Let me get the facts here. Let's see. If we can see. At the game launch in early September on Xbox One and PS4, the player count began at around 3.3 million users and peaked around 3.5 million users on September 16th. Blah, blah. This has been steadily dropping ever since. And now currently sits with 1.5 million users on October 19th, which was 3 days ago. But
So they've lost 2 million users?
Roughly,
approximately 2 million users have been lost.
I mean, I wouldn't really say that's dying.
It's
Still
well,
1.5. My question is, after hearing this news, are certain players going to be like, well, man, everyone's leaving the game, and maybe I'm not having that much fun with it, and maybe have more of a reason to leave this time?
Yeah. Well, I think.
I think they'll come back. I think that just the thing is, like, they all just played through the first playthrough of the game where they play all the way to that ending raid, and now there's nothing for people to do, so they're just like, fuck it.
Yeah, why would we play when there's nothing to do?
That's a good point,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
I was going to
Yeah.
say, I think, people are probably just waiting for content because
Yeah.
there's none.
Also, I heard that
And
raid
I'm
was
waiting
like
for
really
the PC
frustrating.
version.
Oh,
Yeah, the PC.
version.
I'm sure there'll be a increase in that for a while, but I don't think it's actually like dying. But like it's just kind of easy to say like, oh yeah, they lost 2 million users. Destiny 2's dead. Bury it with everything else.
Yeah.
How many people still playing? 1.5 million.
It's still a lot.
Only 5, yeah.
Yeah, but they lost 2 million. They were at
Yeah.
3.
They're almost like at a third of the original player base. The game's dead. Where's Destiny 3?
dead. Give me Destiny 3 now.
Destiny 3 with shaders that like aren't bullshit.
That's
Yeah.
you can keep forever.
But now everything else is pay to win. Sorry, it was a trade-off. We had to make decisions.
Buy all your guns. Set your stats yourself.
I forgot to look up the seasons thing, so you'll have to help me with that. But I think that's just fucking like WoW and shit like that, right?
Yeah, so
Similar to WoW. Sorry, not.
Yeah, Destiny 2 is getting a season type scenario where they're gonna have so season 2 is gonna come and they'll have this like you're saying, basically just like WoW, where it's like an event where they'll have mini games you can play and you can have snowball fights with people. It just sounds so strange. It's like Destiny 2, save the galaxy, and then you're like,
Isn't it,
snowball fights.
Isn't Rainbow Six Siege doing like seasons as well?
Probably. I mean, I've heard that game's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's how they deal with their. I think that's how they deal with their DLC and stuff is with seasons. So maybe this is a new thing too. Well, not brand new, but like the new trend, I guess.
And I guess it's just like a feature in the game. It's not going to be a DLC. It's just going to be a thing that
Well, I don't
happens
think
because
that
they're
they
treating
can-
it like an MMO. Like,
Well, yeah, there's no way they could be like, okay, you have to buy the winter DLC to experience the winter.
you have to pay a premium to have a snowball fight with your
I
friends.
really don't think they would ever do that.
No, I know.
Yeah.
It's just so like nowadays it's like, well, I mean, they might, but
I mean, if it
I
was
don't think they will.
WB, I wouldn't be surprised.
yeah,
But it's Activision.
yeah. Oh no, you
Fuck.
see
Shit.
what they would do is they would make you pay for access to all of that type of content as it comes out. You're like, if you pay this initial amount, the season pass, you'll get access to all this,
The seasonal season pass.
the seasonal pass. You get access to all of our like additional seasonal content and snowball fights with your friends in a 3D world and stuff.
Oh. I'm their campaign manager right now because we're changing seasonal, but season-all.
Season all pass. That is
Season all
amazing.
pass.
We're going to
right,
print with that.
Ship it.
Yeah.
Ship. We're good. It's good. Cut the show. We're done here.
Yep. That's it. That's it. Where's our money, Activision?
God damn it.
Buy us out.
So stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of weird. It feels like
Look,
off from tone standpoint.
No, I 100% disagree with you with the tone speak.
Okay.
That's pointless because in WoW, you have the cataclysm and shit like that. You got dragons rain down fire and shit. And
Everyone's having like
and then everybody's like, "Oh, it's the festival's in town. It's the Halloween festival. Let's go do some mini games."
Lava rivers behind him. You're like, you want to hit a pumpkin?
Yeah. So I really
I got you.
the
Okay.
tonal stuff it doesn't bother me. I don't care about seasonal stuff anyways. Did I play games in that festival in WoW? Yeah, I fucking did.
Yeah, you got good
could
shit
get
from
like epic mounts and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm a sucker for mounts.
Yeah, what type of like stuff can you win from that?
Probably mounts. and
Shaders.
Shaders.
Probably shaders. Probably, just shaders.
What if they had a season thing where they're like, you could win permanent shader colors, but then someone gets like
Jesus.
like a brown, like a shit brown color, but that's their permanent shader color? Like, well, fuck. Okay. I'm always gonna have like a little bit of brown in here now.
And just a little bit of brown.
The last bit of Destiny 2 news, and you don't really need to change it because it's like a DLC, I guess. Destiny 2's Trials of the Nine was canceled for 2 weeks because of a glitch. So a pesky Destiny 2 glitch has led developer Bungie to cancel the next 2 instances of Trials of the Nine, the game's weekly Crucible. Oh, so it's a Crucible event. Okay. The studio announced yesterday. So it would ordinarily be live like right now, but they had to cancel it and move it because of reported incidents of emote glitching in the Crucible. People were like, yeah, man, good job with their character, and then the whole game just fucking crashes, I guess. I don't know. But it's such a weird thing to cause a glitch.
They get infinite shaders. They're like, bring it all down. We can't have that. That's how we're making our money.
That's the glitch. Yeah.
They shout from their golden Ferraris and smoking their one-of-a-kind cigars.
But moving on to our other, I mean, this is more of like a talking point. Resident Evil 7 is getting new DLC. So they're getting the kind of like offshoot where you play as Chris Redfield. And this is something different. Like, what's going on with that? Because I don't have much more information about that.
The Not a Hero the Not a Hero story DLC is the thing that was promised to come with the game to be free and whatnot. It's still going to be free, but they're just like roughly 5 months behind. But they'll be released on December 12th because Jesus, words are so hard. It'll be releasing with the gold edition of Resident Evil 7, which includes all DLC from banned footage volumes 1 and 2 and everything else, the Not a Hero DLC. And actually, if you get the gold edition, you'll get this other story DLC called The End of Zoe, which the only thing we see of that is just like a quick 15-second trailer for it. And it's just Zoe being like changing into her chrysalis form or whatever.
She's going all XCOM.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I know that reference.
Oh, chrysalids are like big spider thingies.
Oh, those. Oh, chrysalids.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, the ones that like take your people and then
yeah. Well, she's gonna grow spikes and whatnot, and then turn into a crystal version of that.
Oh.
And all you see is some older gentleman walking up, and he's like, "Don't worry, Zoe. We'll take care of this, or I'll take care of you. We're family after all," or something along the lines of that.
Is it her dad? Is it her brother?
Well, no, they're both. Well, we don't know about the brother, but the dad's
be
dead.
Yeah,
the dad's dead. It's a different character.
It's her cousin.
Oh yeah, he says we're gonna fix this. We're family, and then all you see is him like walking away from like a burning building with her body. So
her crystalline body,
her chrysalid body with all the spikes and the snatches.
That sounds okay. So then the old DLC is going to come with the gold edition. Is it still going to be released for the existing version? Okay,
it's being released on all platforms on December 12th, along with the Gold Edition, which happens to be also releasing on December 12th, if I'm reading this correctly.
Okay, that's interesting. And I'm assuming the Zoe DLC is just with the Gold Edition then, or will they release that separately?
I'm sure they have it standalone.
Standalone.
Why would they package it like that?
I don't know.
The end of Zoe is a paid DLC you had to pay for, but it will come with a Gold Edition as well, since you get all the DLC with that version.
I mean, that seems like a pretty cool scenario. Like totally, like it's so weird because it's like, yeah, I mean, there's initial paid DLC, but there's also free DLC, and it's just like,
it was
Resident
supposed
Evil
to release like 6 months ago,
and it's like like Resident Evil 7, not bad.
It was really good.
Yeah, it's like pretty good. It's like overall like a great situation, surrounded by like WB and Shadow of War and all this other stuff where it's like they're just like totally shit in the bed.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to see all that because I'd want to have a reason to come back to the game. I just didn't really give a shit about the banned footage stuff because that's just mostly like trials and challenges and stuff.
Yeah, I got you. I want more story.
Yeah.
Give me some of that sweet story.
Yeah, that's cool that they're making more content for it. That's going to extend the life of the game for sure. Because it's a good game.
Yeah.
But moving on to the next segment of the show, the Denuvo Watch. Coming in first, The Life is Strange. What's the subtitle for that?
Yeah, Before the Storm.
Before the Storm.
They removed
Denuvo.
Yeah, Denuvo from the game. Like it was it right as it released, or
no,
was it before?
No, it was. They released it. I think they just came out with like episode 2 or 3 or something like that.
Okay, that's
so
what
they
I was getting
removed
confused. Yeah, so they removed it when that next episode came out, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah,
which is weird because it's Square Enix, and they don't really do that kind of thing. They're more like, we don't care if it's intrusive DRM. We don't care. We're just like Japanese, and we're just gonna do what we want to do anyways.
Yeah.
And you're gonna buy it because Square Enix.
We're Square Enix.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So it was like very odd that they did that. Very out of character.
Is this one of their?
It's out of character, if you know what I mean.
Is this one of their first games to ever include like Denuvo or?
No, they had Denuvo in Dishonored, or that's not by them. Is it by them?
I don't know.
Square Enix?
Did they publish that?
No,
I don't think
it's
so,
not.
no.
That's Bethesda. My bad.
Oh,
They had it in. I know the games. They're right there. They had it in Hitman.
Okay.
They had it in the Lara Croft.
Tomb Raider. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They had it in. Like they're basically going to put it in every new game that they had.
So I guess just all the most recent games that they've been coming out like within the last year or two, I guess have been getting it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean they got rid of it out of it's interesting that it took like a season or so before.
Well, I think it's because they're getting cracked day one.
Yeah,
they're like, why should we sink money into this DRM that doesn't fucking work?
It's probably exactly it.
And they're an interesting thing because I don't know if people sign like a contract for the game or whatever, but they're like, oh yeah, the next season no more.
I don't think they sign a contract at all. I think
they just
because they have
pay for the service.
Yeah, they just pay for the service and that's it.
Yeah, I wonder if the service was a one-time fee at the beginning of the game or if it's for each season, like each release.
Yeah.
So like maybe.
No, I'm talking about with every game because like as soon as it gets cracked, a lot of games remove it.
Yeah.
So obviously there's no type of contract because
otherwise they would be like forced to keep
like
it or whatever.
Remove it.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless they have a clause that's like, oh, if it gets cracked, we'll remove it.
Yeah.
But like.
Yeah, it makes me wonder if they pay a premium for the service for each release, and so each season would have been a different payment, or if it's just for the whole life of the game, they just pay once to get the Denuvo or not. Because if they do pay for each release, then that makes a lot of sense from a financial standpoint.
For every new release of Denuvo.
Yeah.
They probably have to pay.
Kind of like paying for like the new version of
new version of Denuvo?
Yeah.
Yes or no? That'll be an extra whatever amount.
They're kind of like paying for a game engine license or whatever.
Okay. Oh, probably.
Yeah, so it might have made sense just from a financial standpoint to be like, you know what, just don't include on the next stuff.
Doesn't even work, so
it doesn't work.
Yeah, exactly. Next up on the list, we got, oh, man, you play this game, South Park.
Yeah, South Park got cracked in less than 24 hours.
That's another one because Shadow War got cracked in 24 hours too, right?
Yeah, and then there was also there's one more game that got cracked in a day.
FIFA and
Oh yeah, FIFA.
and yeah. 1 second.
Da 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 Denuvo corner.
1 second,
Watch.
we're checking the life of the stream here.
So since we're online,
You want to refresh your page just to make sure that we're still like going live good on your end?
Yeah, let me do that. Let me get to that.
A quick pause for the Denuvo corner while we check to make sure that the stream's even going.
Denuvo's like, shut him down.
Well,
Stop
I see a
telling
commercial for some reason. I don't know why I'm watching a commercial again.
I guess when you refresh it,
Yeah, you get a
commercial.
ad.
Yeah, you get an ad.
Oh, great.
That's
So I
right.
had ad blocker on. Jesus, they're going through my systems.
Pay yourself this cake. You deserve it.
Apparently. Thanks for letting me watch my own self. Let me get some of that Omen X desktop ad revenue, please.
Yum. 1 cent.
Yeah. Okay, yep. We're good on my end.
We're good? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Moving on. The last thing. Actually,
Yeah, we didn't talk about Fractured Butthole.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that got cracked. 24 hours.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah. Straight up.
Fuck.
Did-
Ubisoft,
fuck 'em.
like, I don't like.
Just stop.
It doesn't work.
Yeah. It's done.
Doesn't work.
They're going to keep doing it.
Yeah. Oh, Ubisoft.
Oh, Ubisoft. And that's actually it for the Denuvo stuff. I thought there was a third one. But we have another segment we're going to go into called Speculation Corner.
Let's talk about this corner. Is it really a corner? How many angles does it have?
Is
We're
it more
gonna
than two?
change the name of this segment because it is
That's so good.
trash. And if you subscribe, you can use our trash emotes. Bow, bow, bow,
Burning.
bow, bow, bow.
Well, to
Burning
us.
trashy modes.
Yeah. Yeah, to us. Man, I wonder what type of emails we're going to have for Comcast.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, anyways. So the first thing on the list, so there's some Shin Megami Tensei news.
Oh yeah, let me see if that link will actually work now because I tried to refresh it earlier and the NeoGAF was under maintenance. But let me see if I can get it up. But basically, from what I remember, that on the 20th tomorrow evening after some kind of some kind of conference,
What the fuck?
there's going to be a Shin Megami Tensei Megaten reveal. I think that's what they called it.
That's it's always like way crazy, like Omega 10 Super Awesome Extreme Deluxe.
Yeah, deluxe reveal. So I don't know if it'll be a new Persona game per se, but maybe like they'll
I think
just
it's probably
give
too soon for a Persona.
way too soon. Yeah, I think they might be just talking more about the dancing games and maybe what I know they're doing. I know they're crossing like Blaze Blue and Persona 4 for a fighting game.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I thought
And
it was
that-
going to be like a standalone Persona fighting game or whatever, but I guess it's going to be a cross.
Actually, well, with unconfirmed resources, I did hear on the internet the other day that depending on the success of the Blaze Blue cross Persona cross whatever game, there might be a Persona 5 arena fighting game. Just to see if they had to gauge the reaction to the other fighting game first.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully it does well. I mean, I'll definitely try it out.
Yeah, I've heard good things about the Persona 4 fighting arena, both versions of it. Like
Yeah.
people seem to genuinely enjoy it, and I think it kind of has a fighting game scene, but not like a hardcore one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think because it's like on PlayStation 2, maybe 3.
Oh,
Probably
Persona, if it's a Persona
3.
4, I think that would be PlayStation 3. Like,
Yeah,
At
I
the
think that's
earliest.
PlayStation 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, with fighting games, especially since the whole fighting game scene has gotten just bigger and bigger recently as an esport of its own like category and everything.
Yeah.
I feel like every time there is a fighting game that comes out, people try really hard to make it, like especially if it's with a franchise that they like, of course. But I feel like there's even more incentive nowadays to try to make it a scene as much as you can.
Yeah, I mean, kind of. But I mean, if it's on PlayStation 3, then no one's going to be lugging around PlayStation 3s to things. They're
I mean,
not like,
GameCubes
they're
have
not
handles, so you can just carry that.
Melee fans.
Yeah.
So I think that's where the difference is.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is a limiting factor. Is you had to carry on that huge ass like Spider-Man 2, PlayStation 3 box.
Well, yeah, I might have a revive in like a couple of years because that PS3 emulator is getting better and better. So,
yeah, possibly. Yeah, I'm imagining in like 2 years, people are like, yeah, man. And like we have like online capabilities now, and it's like it's actually working pretty well. We have like updated textures. You should really play Persona Fighting.
Persona 4 Ultimate Mix Fighting Arena net play. It's better than anything else. It's the best net play.
Keep it somewhat on the download, though, just in case the developers don't like it.
Oh, yeah, they don't like it. They nuked everything Persona off of that website.
Wow. That's crazy.
We talked about it on them. Oh, we were going to talk about it, but we never got to.
Oh, we never
ran
got to that topic, yeah. But yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
There you go. The topic happened. It came in. It found its way in here somehow. Next up on the speculation corner, we got a post-apocalyptic RPG called True.
Which I'm pretty excited about.
Yeah, you had most information about this.
Let's see here. The name is Sony Interactive Entertainment Japan and Asia released today on its official YouTube channel a mysterious video titled True, End of the Century RPG, is born.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh.
The video includes a mention of PS4 and PS Vita, which, I mean, I'll be excited to have more PS Vita games to play.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very surprised that they're like, yeah, Vita. That exists.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Didn't we make a handheld? What was it called? Was it the PSP Go? Oh, no, yeah, the PS Vita. I forgot we made one more. Yeah. Let's throw it on there, too. The cool part, I find, is that it looks like you can have maybe, like, different vehicles you can drive around. So it kind of like leads me to believe there might be vehicular combat.
I love vehicles in games like that.
Yeah, because it shows like you driving a red tank around, and then like it shows a buggy, and then some kind of like four-legged pod machine thing.
If you have that link handy, you want to drop it in the chat?
Oh, hell yeah, motherfucker!
That's just unnecessary. Yellow card.
Sorry. Yellow card. No. But yeah, no, it looks really cool because, there's really not much else to talk about because it literally shows nothing like definitive. It looks like the main character is going to be some guy with two.
Oh, this is anime as all hell.
Oh, yeah.
It's a post-apocalyptic JRPG. Oh, okay.
You didn't even say it was JRPG, dude. I was thinking Western or something like that.
Well, I said Sony Japan.
This is totally different.
You thought it was a Western?
I know. I was just like thinking because like when you say
he has
RPG,
a red tank. Oh, must be a Western.
No, like a Western style RPG.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
tanks in the South.
Tanks,
fucking host.
So, yeah, no, it looks really cool. I don't know when we're gonna see more. Let me see. The reveal will come on October 26th. So actually, we'll see it some more on this Thursday about it.
Sick.
Yeah,
so
that's awesome.
Pretty excited about that.
You'll hear that in the next Content Complete, probably. Cool. And then the last thing we got here for our speculation corner, we got Legacy of Kain.
Yeah, they tweeted the developers of that game. They tweeted something cryptic and then a picture of the Legacy of Kain guy. What is his name? Raziel. They didn't tweet.
Yeah, that's
Kain.
That's Raziel.
Yeah. That's Raziel. Okay.
You fucking loser.
I barely played like 10 minutes of one of those games.
Yeah. I kind of like went through a Wikipedia fucking story dive into this like a month ago, and so I'm kind of. Yeah, I'm kind of confused. It might be a remaster or something because Raziel, like, spoiler alerts for an old ass game. He kills himself at the end of Legacy of Kain Defiance in order to purify the Soul Reaver so that he can show that he's not under Kain's control, but is also under Kain's control at the same time. But also showing true freedom in his actions. It's really fucking complicated. So, but the moral of the story is he's dead. So I don't know what they're going to do with that.
The fact that it's overcomplicated makes me think there's a loophole.
Oh, that's probably a loophole, yeah.
And also, they could be like, now he's dead. The whole game is in the underworld, and he has to come back to life to save something. I don't know.
Again. Actually, if I remember right,
Dante's Inferno.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, the first one, like the rest of the series, is basically just based on the bad ending on the very first game. So
that's interesting.
Maybe they'll follow a new path. I don't know, but
yeah. It's either a new game, but like the picture they tweeted was of Raziel from one of the previous games. So it's like, oh, okay, maybe it's a remaster, maybe it's a new game including him. Maybe if they wanted to make a new game, but also still have people care about it who played the original ones but didn't play any of the other sequels. That's how they bring people back. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. Quick fire. What do you think it's going to be? Starting with you guys.
The game.
Right
I think it's going to be exactly what I said.
What did you say?
I said it's going to be a new game, and they're using and it's going to include Raziel again, and there's going to be some crazy loophole.
Okay.
I'm going on remaster.
I'm going on remaster collection of all the old games into one package.
That'd be cool too.
100%.
That's what
I'm going for all the optimists.
I've never even heard of this game series and never played them.
I played
they're going to make a new game
for 10 minutes. I said so 2 minutes ago.
Spencer is the herald of the 15 people who played the Legacy of Kain series, including himself.
Also,
for 10 minutes.
Also, this is something that we totally skipped over, but Team Fortress 2 got an update where some guy got a jetpack. Yay!
Oh yeah, no, I'm not going to go into the whole details about this, but I will give you the link to the actual update. Holy shit, it's so fucking long. It's like every single character had like new shit added to them or changes.
Jeez.
But let me throw this in the chat.
Oh, so they actually it's actually like a real update then.
Yeah. They have a bunch of shit planned apparently.
Okay, well that's cool. I'm glad that the development team came together and decided to completely revamp the game.
Or actually do anything with games at all besides sell them.
Like what Overwatch does like once a month. This is that level, but like they haven't done one in like years probably.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like 8 years or like a long time.
So I mean
that's cool.
Specifics, but it's a lot of shit. It's crazy.
Most of the articles that I found about the update focused solely on the fact that one guy, the Pyro, gets a jetpack. That was like in the title of the thing about the update. TF2 update. Pyro has a jetpack, and then
Well, yeah, I think it's because he hasn't had his own update in either like a really long time or since the very beginning of the game. So
wow, yeah,
I think that's why.
So all those Pyro players must be super happy about that. And I guess to end out the show, we got ourselves an email.
Oh yeah, also TwitchCon, they let people know. I'll just put this in the chat again, but TwitchCon basically just told people they're going to change the way you can get affiliate, or to make things more clear on how you can become affiliate and partnership and all the new features coming with it. But yeah. Let me read our very first fan email. It kind of sucks because the guy that asked it is not even in the chat, but that's okay. This email is from Butternut69.
Oh, Butternut.
And his question is, why did you want emails again?
So Fistcake has been hyping this email up since last week.
He didn't tell us what it was.
He didn't tell us what it was. Didn't say anything. He's like, but I got a question. We got a question in the thing. It's going to be sick.
For the first fan email.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I said it wasn't too deep, or Phil's. I told you it wasn't too deep or anything. I just said it's our very.
I just thought it was going to be something simple like, if you had to choose 3 games to play for the rest of your life, what would they be? Which is a better question than that shit, Butternut.
Butternut over here being like, why do you guys want emails again? Oh my god, that's hilarious.
But let us answer the question.
Yeah.
If you guys would like to, one of you would like to take helm on this. I mean,
yeah, sure. I mean, the reason why we would like emails is if anybody has suggestions for future Into the Veil games, because Into the Veil is specifically designed for the 3 of us to hang out where one person plays, and they're playing like a weird game that maybe isn't quite accepted by everyone, and maybe had slightly bad reviews, or
kind of like Gothic 1 and 2.
Kind of like Gothic 1 and 2, and we try to get through the whole game, but if it's like a game like Gothic 1 or 2, we probably won't. But just to experience like the B movie level of video games, right? So if you have any suggestions for that, email that to us, and we'll take a look at that and consider it absolutely. If you have any questions about topics or have any suggestions for news that you want us to cover, you can send that to us.
Yeah. Or if you just want to ask why we wanted emails in the first place, that's we've covered that meta ground now. So thank you, Butternut.
Yeah, thanks. And then if you have any other questions just about our channels or like the show in itself or suggestions for like parts of the show,
maybe ask Fiskake why he's so good at PR. Maybe ask me and Spencer why we're so good at music, mostly me, and stuff like that.
It's just casual ego boosting questions.
Or maybe send a email and ask Spencer why he sucks at Souls games, and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's the truth.
I had to ask me that too because I am no good.
It's because you guys are bad. You need to get good.
We need to get good.
Hey, I played Cuphead. I'm good.
But the first episode in your series may say differently.
Don't damn it. Don't do that.
But all right,
basically, we just wanted emails because we would like to interact with you guys more, so we actually know where to kind of like steer the channel to exactly.
Yeah, if there's a particular aspect or types of stories that we're covering that you feel is just kind of redundant or
I bet people who actually watch us live in Jersey going, stop talking about Denuvo and Shadow of War, you whores.
Loot boxes again. Christ.
Whoa. Yellow card.
That's the way we feel too. That's the way we feel though. We don't want the loot boxes, but it's in the news, and we're gonna tell the news. God damn it!
Pretty much.
All right, Fiskake. Do you want to tell people where they can find your stuff?
Oh hell yeah! You can find my videos on my YouTube videos now with sound on YouTube.com/Fistcake, and I post videos. I posted. I try to post them. Actually, I guess I'm doing daily videos now because I'm going to have content throughout the week. Do a Fistcake's World Wrestling Federation Entertainment Expo on Saturdays, which I regret to inform that I might have to fire Seth and Bo Rogan.
No.
Only because their voices are so like when they announce so hard. That they can't. It takes a lot of them to announce and commentate for longer than 5 minutes.
Well, if they ate better, maybe they wouldn't have such a problem.
Yeah, it would be a shame if another organization came up.
Oh no! Oh no!
I don't know. No. I'm just saying, it would be weird.
Oh, maybe some competition.
God.
Yeah, maybe
God
like a little WWE versus WCW.
Oh, you sons of bitches! The blank age. Wait, is the stream over? Yep. Just about.
Yeah, we're talking about ourselves now.
I feel like this is like his joke or something. Like he just comes. Oh no, Kim Pop used to do that. Never mind.
Yeah. Kim Pop usually does that. He's actually currently streaming right now.
Nice. So yeah, but I'll find a backup, a commentator. Don't worry, I might probably just do it myself.
I mean, if you can't find someone else,
down in the trenches, I see.
Yeah.
Because Seth, the way Seth and Bo work, for some reason, it seems like it's just one guy talking to himself in multiple conversations, and that just seems really complicated and difficult. So
yeah.
I will also be uploading videos of Cuphead and Doki Doki Literature Club, which, I mean, don't be too excited about Doki Doki. It's just me doing weird voices for like a half hour.
I'm going to watch all of it.
Every single second. And then I will also be uploading our Into the Veil stuff of Lucius this week as well. So if you want to check that out, I'll be there.
Yeah, man, you're getting a ton of content this week.
No shit. Yeah, and actually, I did a stream last Friday, which you can catch me at twitch.tv/Fistcake. I streamed Shadow of Mordor and played that for like a couple hours and got drunk and killed a bunch of orcs. I might probably chop that up and put it onto the YouTube as well. And you can catch him on Twitter at twitter.com @thefistcake. Okay, that's it. Where can people find you to?
You can find us at youtube.com/NeanderthalGamingTV. That's where all of our videos go. And that's now it's becoming a streaming, like just
like a
repository.
Yeah, like a streaming vomit. That's
Oh,
where all the vomit goes.
You know,
for
I was
our
gonna
streaming.
say a streaming dump, but then I didn't want to like it's bad content. No, it's I mean it's our content.
It's the
good.
same content. It's just
Yeah.
now it's streamed
Now it's
and
streamed.
slightly less quality.
Slightly less quality because we can't stream the same quality that we record, but now you're gonna get like bits of us talking to other people instead of ourselves. So I mean that's cool. We're gonna have conversations and all that. But then besides that, you can catch us on Twitter at NeanderthalGTV. And you can follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/NeanderthalGamingTV.
And if you sub, we have a cool emote.
Yeah, we have
That's
an
it.
emo. It's a trash fire. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Little trash fire.
And we stream, now we're streaming Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays.
Hey, Peter Pan.
And,
Bye,
Going
Peter
on.
Pan.
Yeah.
Welcome to the end.
Yeah. For Content Complete specific information, we have a Twitter account just for the show and Into the Veil. It's subsidiary, if you will, at ConcomCast. We have our Gmail account where you can ask questions at contentcompletecast@gmail.com. Our Twitch is twitch.tv/Neanderthal. That's ours. Twitch.tv/ConcomCast. And the podcast is live at 3 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays. And Into the Veil goes live on Tuesdays.
No, Into the Veil. Oh, okay, yeah, you're good. You're good. My bad.
On Tuesdays at about 6 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And, of course, all of the podcasts do go to youtube.com/NeanderthalGamingTV. But this time, Into the Veil, like you said, it's going to Fiskate's channel.
It's all mine, fuckers.
It's all his. All episodes are available on YouTube. The audio-only version is available on your favorite podcasting app. And both are released on Wednesdays. Any last words?
If you were listening to the podcast and you didn't get episodes for the last 4 weeks, all those episodes are up now because apparently I just forgot to actually finish uploading the media into the podcast. So, go check them out if you missed 4 episodes.
Sometimes, mistakes happen. It's all good.
Yeah.
Apparently.
But we're going to be having a serious conversation after this.
Do you like live theater? Yeah, I like live theater.
No.
Oh my
damn
God!
it.
He came back into the other chat.
Oh my God, this guy, he's relentless. I can't do
Okay,
anything from
all right, Fistcake. Band hammer
Okay.
this dude. He likes to
no.
get punished.
Yeah, he does. If I knew how to do this. Oh, God.
Just click on their name and then should
Oh,
come up with
boy.
some shit.
This man
You do,
deserves.
I'll do that. You end the show.
All right, we're
Peace.
kicking it to the outro.
Which is just the intro.
Until